Then what was the secret family court letter about? I have a feeling it's about your ex-husband, since you don't want to tell me. It doesn't matter, Mom, and you still won't tell me about the whole alimony situation, that you've been secretly collecting alimony from Dad when you made it seem like he didn't send you a dime. You know, that's a big deal to me and Gina. Telling you about my alimony situation because it truly doesn't concern you. I fed you, I raised you and Gina by myself. My personal finances are my personal finances. Whatever family court letter you got in the mail, that regards my grandchildren. So that does concern me. It's just one of those times where you're just gonna have to mind your business and trust the decisions that I make. Because lately it just doesn't seem like you trust anything I do. You're stopping the child support, is that it? Or you're getting rid of the custody agreement between you and him. And then when he comes out of jail, everything's just gonna be hunky-dory between you two, right? You can create whatever scenario you want, you can take all the guesses that you want, but I'm not telling you, because you just run and tell every single soul. What's tremendously stupid to me is how you get so pissed that I spread your business to everyone, yet you're on a reality show, and you're stupid. Your business is out in the world already. It's also just a matter of I'm tired of having you critique every little decision that I make, no matter what I do lately. Regarding my kids, regarding my ex-husband, regarding anything. You always have something to say about it. Nothing's ever good enough for you. And you always just find a problem with everything I do. So moving forward, I'm just not telling you what I do. As a grandmother and as someone who raised her, am I wrong for not wanting her to discontinue her pregnancy? When it comes to a parent, watching things come full circle and watching their children have children, it's only natural for you to feel that way. Well, then I don't know what to do, because as supportive as I have been, it has all been fake. And I feel like I'm running out of time. You also mentioned that not supporting her would cause a great deal of tension between you both. And you value your relationship with your daughter, right? Yes, with my daughter, you cannot disagree with a lot of things, because she's fiercely independent and she will cut you off within minutes, and I don't want to lose her. We as human beings have this natural tendency to think that we need to always step in and intervene in the lives of the people that we care about. We think that putting our action towards something will solve the problem, or that we can take on all the world's problems and solve them ourselves. But in this case, I think it might be best for you to just support your daughter and take a step back. Let God deal with it. Let God make the decision, because I think that you supporting your daughter and allowing her to make her own decisions will yield you a better investment long term. You don't know how she's going to react if you step in and try to make decisions for her. Let God deal with it. You know, that's not the answer I expected from someone of the church regarding this situation. Today's the big day for Gabby. I know she was taking you with her. Is she still going through with this? Yeah, I'm actually waiting for her to show up now, and then we're gonna head out. Okay, alright. I will just support her then. Yeah, at this point I think she's made up her mind and she's gonna go through with it, but I do think that she takes into consideration everyone else's feelings, and it's a harder decision to make given that everyone knows about her pregnancy. Can I just ask you, I've been so curious about it, and you know, it's hard to ask her questions without stepping over the line or feeling like you've been intrusive. But did she mention to you who the father was? Because ever since I have started talking to my daughter again, she has not brought a boy around or anything like that. No. I think I asked her once, but she wouldn't go into who the father is or anything. She's not a dumb girl. She's not reckless, and she doesn't party excessively. Does she at least know who it is? From what I got out of her response that one time, I do believe she knows who the dad is, but she didn't really want to go into it with me, so I haven't really pressed it further. But I can ask again. Okay, I appreciate that. Thanks. Not that it matters at this point, I was just curious. You know, with all this amnesia stuff, people really were telling me that you changed, and I only remembered you from years ago, so it was very hard for me to believe that. But seeing how you have acted with Gabby's pregnancy and how she wants to move forward with it, it's really mature and really shows a lot of progress, and I'm impressed by it, you know, and I think Gabby is too. Yeah, thank you. You know, I do value your opinion. So yeah, thanks. Let me guess, you called me here in a last-ditch effort to try and get me to stop my plans. No, no. Sorry for holding you up. I just wanted to be a little motherly, and since the last time I packed you lunch was probably elementary school, it's a 6-hour trip to New York. So I packed you 2 sandwiches. You can give one to Miranda. There's some fruits and vegetables in here, a granola bar, a yogurt, and a few juice boxes. You don't seem like someone that would eat junk food and stuff, but you'll get hungry on the 6-hour trip. Oh. You packed me lunch for my trip to New York to discontinue my pregnancy. Well, we don't have to lay out the schematics or whatever the word is there. It is what it is. I support you, that's all. Just trying to support you. Just want to let you know that I see your effort, and I promise you that I will make sure that we're never in this position again, and I will never get pregnant again, and we won't have to go through this. At face value, that's not a great sentence, but I think that's the best scenario for all of us moving forward. As your mother, all I can say is maybe just be a little bit more careful next time. Because no matter how hard I try, I will always want more grandkids. But if they're not teased, I can deal with it a lot better. Alright, well, I'm off to New York, and thank you for being so supportive and proving to me that the mother that I thought I knew is long gone, and you are a very supportive mom. I love you. I love you too. Have a good trip. Alright, I am so sorry that I'm late. My mom packed me lunch. Oh my god. Please don't tell me you got me a pregnancy gift too. No, your pregnancy kind of like got me in the mood to go through my old pregnancy stuff, and I thought it would help with my amnesia, so I found that. And I'm 8 weeks pregnant, and we are on our way to New York to make sure that... Gabby, really, if I was going to get you a gift for your baby this early on, I would not get you the Owlet sock. I don't even think they make it anymore. I don't think the app even works. Alright. What even is it? So it's supposed to be able to track your baby's heart rate and oxygen levels, because, you know, early on, when the baby's in the bassinet and stuff, it's like a comfort thing. I never opened it because I knew I would be a nervous wreck. See? Even with that, like, I would be a nervous wreck, knowing that I'd be tracking. I just couldn't. Like, these are the things that solidify to me that I'm making the right decision today. Wait, so your mom packed you lunch for this? Hey, so I know it's been an up and down day with emotions, and I know this probably is the hardest thing you've had to do as of late. Are you doing okay? I'm doing okay. Just want it over with, I guess, at this point. Can I ask you, because I've never even, like, considered, you know, not taking a pregnancy to 40 weeks. But, like, as you sit here and stuff, I'm just genuinely curious. Do you feel like a connection to the baby or anything? It's hard to describe, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what I feel. It's not like I'm confused or anything. I just can't put the feelings into words, I guess. I hope that wasn't like too personal. No, it's perfectly fine. You're driving me 6 hours to New York, coming with me to do this. I'm grateful. You can ask whatever you want. And you know, my mom, your mom, they both asked if you know who the dad is. And I know I asked you once, and I don't want to push again. But you know what? I'm not even going to ask. I know who the father is, 100%. So no one has to worry about paternity tests. I mean, not that it matters, you know, right now, but I know who the dad is. Okay. That's all my questions. So let me ask you a question though. Do you judge me or anything? No, not at all. You're my best friend, and I know everyone's perspective on pregnancy is different. You know, I've had my fair share of high-risk pregnancies, cervical cerclages, and having a child to me is different from you. But I understand where you're coming from. So there's no judgment on my end. Well, thank you for understanding and being a good friend. Just like I told my mom, we won't have to do this again, don't worry. Okay, I have one more question. The dad, whoever he is, did you tell him about this? No. I didn't tell him. Okay, Mill, I am here because I am your friend, and I know that no matter how much you support your daughter in discontinuing her pregnancy, you have mixed emotions for it, and I want you to feel proud of yourself for supporting her. So I'm here, and we're gonna have a good day. We're gonna order food, we're gonna watch whatever movie you want. What were you doing? I was just creating a garbage bag for the other things I got Gabby for her pregnancy. Dear, I am no expert on this stuff. I am a couple years younger than you, and I have one less child than you do. But the second that your daughter got pregnant, it probably wasn't best for you to run out and get onesies and pregnancy announcement signs. I know it's tremendously silly and it puts a lot of pressure on my daughter, but I was just excited. Okay, well, we're not going to throw this stuff out. We're going to create a donation bag and make good use of it. And then we're going to order food, whatever you want. It's on me. And we will watch whatever movie you'd like to take your mind off it. And you don't have a choice.
Gabby Riley? Gabby Riley?
Gabby, they're calling you.
Gabby Riley?